Imagine this, you're in a conversation, the words you hear seem convincing, but something doesn't feel right. You can't explain it, but deep down, your instincts are telling you that something is off. This is the power of body language. The truth isn't always in what people say, but in how they say it, how they move, how their expressions shift, how their voice changes in subtle, almost unappeasable ways. Liars leave behind hidden signals, silent clues that reveal more than their words ever could. When someone lies, their body reacts. Even if they don't realize it, the brain knows the truth, and no matter how skilled a person is at deception, their subconscious mind will betray them. Their hands, their eyes, their posture, everything speaks a language of its own, and once you learn how to read it, you will never see people the same way again. One of the biggest myths about lying is that liars always avoid eye contact. The truth is, experienced liars often overcompensate by maintaining too much eye contact. They know people expect shifty eyes, so they do the opposite. They hold your gaze for longer than normal, almost as if trying too hard to convince you. But not all liars behave the same. Some will indeed avoid looking at you directly, glancing down or shifting their eyes too quickly from side to side. The key is to look for changes in their natural behavior. If someone normally makes steady eye contact but suddenly avoids it, or if they usually look around but now stare intensely, something isn't right. But eyes are just the beginning. The face itself holds powerful clues. A genuine smile reaches the eyes, activating tiny muscles called crow's feet. A forced or fake smile, on the other hand, only involves the lips. Liars often fake emotions. They might smile when talking about something serious, or their facial expression might not match their words. If they say they're confident but their forehead is tense, or they claim to be happy but their mouth twitches slightly, their body is revealing the truth. One of the most powerful ways to detect deception is by watching for microsparsicones. These are quick, involuntary facial movements that reveal real emotions before the person has a chance to hide them. A liar might show a flash of fear, guilt, or even contempt in just a fraction of a second before they regain control. You wouldn't notice it unless you were trained to see it, but once you do, it's impossible to ignore. Now, let's talk about hand movements. Honest people tend to use open gestures, spreading their hands naturally as they speak. Liars, however, may keep their hands hidden, placing them in their pockets, behind their back, or keeping them stiffly at their sides. This happens because the brain is trying to suppress nervous energy. Face touching is another common sign. Rubbing the nose, touching the mouth, or scratching the neck can indicate discomfort. These are known as pacifying gestures, subconscious actions that help reduce stress. If someone suddenly starts fidgeting with objects, tapping their fingers, or shifting their weight frequently, they may be feeling uneasy. Next, consider body posture. When someone lies, they may become unusually stiff, as if trying to control every movement. They might cross their arms, lean away, or position themselves defensively. Some liars do the opposite, trying too hard to appear relaxed. If someone is too still, barely moving at all, or sitting too rigidly, they may be holding in nervous energy. Then there's voice. When people lie, their voice often changes. The pitch might rise slightly, or they may start speaking more slowly as they carefully choose their words. Others might rush through their sentences, trying to get it over with before they slip up. Listen closely for verbal fillers. Words like you know, and I mean can indicate hesitation. The longer someone pauses before answering a simple question, the more suspicious it becomes. Another trick liars use is repeating your question before answering. If you ask, "Did you take the money?" and they respond with, "Did I take the money?" before giving an answer, they might be stalling for time. But the real test comes when they are confronted. When someone is telling the truth, they stay calm and answer directly. A liar, however, may become defensive, raising their voice, accusing you of not trusting them, or trying to change the subject entirely. This is called diversion. Instead of addressing the question, they shift the focus onto something else. If someone suddenly starts breathing heavily, swallowing hard, or even sweating, it's a strong indicator that they are under stress. But remember, not every nervous action means someone is lying. Some people naturally fidget, even when they are telling the truth. Others may have speech hesitations without any deception involved. The key is to look for clusters of signs. One or two gestures alone don't prove anything, but when you see multiple red flags, avoiding direct answers, mismatched facial expressions, hand fidgeting, defensive behavior, it's a strong indication that something isn't right. Now that you understand these hidden signals, you have the power to read between the lines. The next time you're in a conversation and something feels off, don't just listen to the words, watch the body language. Look for the unspoken clues that reveal what the person is really thinking. The truth is often right in front of you, hidden in plain sight, and now you know how to see it. But body language isn't just about spotting lies. It's about understanding people on a deeper level. The more you observe, the better you'll become at reading others with accuracy. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share because you will learn a ton of information in the next video.